Greetings and welcome to another Diablo 2 Resurrected video. Today I want to show you the budget lightning sorceress. So a typical lightning sorceress build in the budget gear, and that's it right into the skill tree. We maxed out lightning, our main damage dealing skill. We have 4 to 9.6 thousand damage, and then the synergies in charge bolt, chain lightning, and nova, as well as lightning mastery. 1 point into teleport, 1 point into frozen armor, and 1 point into warmth. That's already it. For the rest of the points, max out charge bolt or whatever you max out last. And heading into the items, Crescent Moon, very strong because of the minus 35% to enemy lightning resistance. So this boosts up our damage significantly. Of course, you could also run like a Spirit Sword or a Hodo, but the Crescent Moon is very cheap. It's just like an rune that you can farm at the hell counters, and it boosts up our damage more than like a +2 to skills from Spirit. You lose out on faster cast rate though, which is kind of an issue in a budget, more or less. More to that in a second. Next up we have a lore helmet that boosts up our skills and our lightning resist, which is important because we're also running Crack of the Heavens. You can also use a ground for like the new rune word that gives you more lightning resist if you struggle with resistances. Amulet, just a simple +1 to sorcerer skill, so do note it would be better to have something with like 10 to 20% faster cast rate, more to that later, but this is what we got right now. And then a spirit shield, this in turn and the faster cast rate is perfect, so you want to re-roll this until you get the highest faster cast rate and stats possible. Skin of the Viper Magi with a lightning facet in it. Viper Magi is great because there's a lot of plus faster cast rate. You can also use like a Kui Hagens, which is very cheap and has 20% faster cast rate. Or like still a stealth, but then you struggle with resistances. Silk Weaves would be great because of the mana after each kill. You can also use like something like Aldos for more faster run walk and for the fire resist. And then you probably have to chuck a little bit more mana potions, but these Silk Weaves are pretty nice. Then just some 10% FCR ring with some stats on it, rare belt with some resistances on it, another 10 FCR ring with some useful stats, more or less. And then Trang Ul's Mage Fist or Frostburn here. Of course, Trang Ul's and Mage Fist have the faster cast rate that we need. The second damage slot, I have a low resist one. You can use that if you want. Don't really need to, but it boosts up the damage again. So for large groups or for formerly lightning immune mobs, then use a low resist to further your damage. Then some small charms. They have lightning resist on them in this case. And then, yeah, this is a ridiculous 25 auras. We're gonna ignore that for now. Moving on to the Mercenary, Insight, Treachery, Tal Rashas. Pretty standard, pretty basic. Try to keep him alive, Holy Freeze aura, and Insight will give you a lot of mana regen, of course. As far as stats goes, I just put in enough strength to equip my gear. I went a little bit overboard before, strength too much. Spirit in a Monarch needs 156. And the rest into Vitality. You can also put some points in energy if you want, but Vitality is where it's at. And as you can see, we have minus 12 Fire Rest, that's what I said. Maybe we want to use Aldors for more Fire Rest. If the rest of the gear doesn't give you enough rest, and also Lightning Rest, of course, is pretty low, so this is like pretty dangerous. Not really optimized in that way, but this could be a typical budget build early in the ladder, actually. Okay, what else? Yeah, advanced stats. So with this gear we have 105% faster cast rate, which is not optimal on the lightning because lightning has its own breakpoints, which are 78 for 13 frames, and then 117 faster cast rate is needed for 12 frames, and then 194, which we don't reach with budget gear anyways. So we would need 12% more faster cast rate for the next breakpoint on lightning. We do have the 8 frame breakpoint for everything else though on 105, so keep that in mind. If you have like a crafted amulet with 12% faster cast rate, that would be great. Otherwise, the next upgrades would be like something like an Arachnid Smash or a Griffin's, of course, which is huge with 20 20% faster cast rate as well as direct net smash here. So these are obvious upgrades. More enough about the gear. Let's get into some gameplay. Go here into the terrorist zone, for example. Not much in terms of pre-buff, we only have our frost armor. But we do decent enough damage. I mean, for everything in the cold plains anyways. You can also use chain lightning. It is a bit more mana intensive, but it's a bit more convenient in terms of hitting. So I feel like this works pretty well. Like if you go through like terrorist zones, not really an issue here. Maybe go in more into magic find if you want. Like for example, your helmet could be a Tarn helmet. Boots can be War Travers later on. But let's see here. Where else we can go? Let's try the River of Flame. Might be a bit harder. So these strangers are usually lightning immune, but because we have Crescent Moon and our Thunder Charm, they are actually pretty okay to deal with. But you already see this one is magic resistance, that means we struggle a little bit with it. I haven't used my low resist one yet, but I can do that right here. And it helps us a lot actually. So keep that in mind and use that maybe against packs of monsters. Shop your low resist one. How to get a low resist one is up on my channel. You can see a video about that. The mini-map, the auto-map, sorry. So, of course it's not like super smooth or like everything is one-shot, but keep in mind we have pretty low gear. We don't have an Annie, we don't have a Torch which boosts our damage significantly, we don't really have Skillers, but we still can kill stuff here and we can do terrorist zones fairly okay. So for a budget build, this performs pretty well in my opinion. And a high level zone like Chaos Sanctuary. And you can even deal with lightning immunes. So what you want to do first up is level up your character. If you want to go Lightning Sorceress, great. And then do some Terror Zones in Hell. And fish for, or like search for a Thunder Charm. A Lightning Thunder Charm. So you can farm anywhere. As far as Lightning Immunes before Thunder Charm goes, you will be kinda out of luck if you don't have a low resist one. If you have a low resist one, for the most part, you can still break immunes, and then with Crescent Moon, even lower lightning resistance more, so you will be able to kill them. Won't be like pretty quick, but you at least can deal with them. So yeah, there's a budget variant of the Lightning Sorceress. I hope you enjoyed that. I think it's a viable option for ladder starting. You can also check out the Nova Sorceress build on my channel. I will link this video and the how to shop a low resist one at the end of the video, and also in the description below, so be sure to check that out to build your budget Lightning Sorc. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Good luck, have fun, and goodbye.